market itself has been in existence from time immemorial. All forms of trade and activity was in the marketplace. If you look at historical times, all transactions had taken place in a marketplace. Now this market had stood the test of time from 1910 to now, and we as stallholders in the market have changed our businesses according to the times, according to the period that we're going through. And in the old days, all forms of activity was taking place in the market. Now it's restricted simply because there's growth in the economy, there's shopping centers, there's malls which have more entertainment and more sort of interesting things to offer. But the basic things are still available in the marketplace. Things like spices, things like beadwork. In those days, all forms of groceries were purchased in the market. In these days, of course, the supermarkets and the mega stores have taken that business away on the grand scale. But the market still survives. It has the ability to survive, and so has the Victoria market survived. Okay, the market draws people from all sectors. For example, my personal business with my spices that I do a lot with locals as well as foreigners. We get foreign nationals that tour the country and they end up coming to South Africa. And when they come to Durban specifically, they come to the market. And the market being, should I say, a very interesting hotspot for tourists, they end up coming here and buying spices. And we as traders sell these spices to these tourists.
See, we don't have a fixed price here. We have a bargaining prices. You know, when tourists come here, they want a bargain as a barter system. Like when you come into my shop, you want a good price. So you don't want to pay the market price. So they haggle with you, we haggle with them. Eventually we come to a price. Then he's happy, then I am happy. But eventually I get what I want and he gets what he wants. 90% of our customers are foreigners, international foreigners. Our local people not interested so much on African art. When they come here, the local people come here, like from Cape Town and Johannesburg, they come to buy spices. That is what they come to buy. But our customers are international foreigners, all different type of foreigners. Yeah. We have special people crafting our materials because they are artists who does stone work for us, who do wooden carvings. Then we have different type of jewelries. We have mostly black African jewelries who make African hair with elephant hair jewelries. We have different artists. They bring it to us and we purchase them. See, we have a body corp here and they do all the exposure, internet, international, plus this market is known from 1910. So it's an historic place, it's a tourist attraction. Everybody that comes to Durban, they must come and visit the Victoria Street Market because it is for the tourists. You can barter, you can bargain, you can get from A to Z, you can get anything you want in the Victoria Street Market. Well, you say 30 years ago business was very fine, you know. We had no competition. Now this is a competition market now. Business varies now. Whether you make today money, tomorrow you make money, it depends on the tourist that comes into the market. They only have 45 minutes here. Within that 45 minutes, you've got to take the money from them. And that too, you've got to learn the language, you've got to know the language. When a Frenchman comes here, you've got to understand what he says and what he's looking for. You've got to engage with him. And the German comes in here, the Italian comes here. We have to learn the language. Otherwise, in the tourist business, you've got to know all this. Otherwise, you are lost.
It's kind of hard because there are thousands of great products from all over the world, and especially from here, from South Africa. This is probably one of the greatest shops I've ever been in my life. Is the very friendly owner who smiled at me and he waved at me and said, you know what, just come in and have a look. And I was like, well, this is really the first person who's asking me into the shop in this market. So I did. And it was a great experience.
I think that everything is really cool here. We are at the beach and the watertown and the palm trees and stuff full of African life here.
Yeah, a lot of people and all the street markets and stuff. That's good. Depends where you buy it. You know, like if you buy it on the streets, it's a little bit cheaper then, you know. But if you go into the proper shops, you would say that's pretty much the same quality as in Germany or Austria. Yeah.
Yes, we do cater for African weddings. They come here looking for special traditional stuffs, you know, like Nkele, the bata, the bear shoes, the African shoe dancing. We have you know, the Zulu drum, the Zulu shield, the Zulu spears. We cater for them if they request, you know. No, these are coming from black African countries. Our black people, Zulu people, they specialize in African beads. They are the #1 in African beads. But all the sculpture that you see here is coming from Zimbabwe, Malawi, Tanzania, Kenya, and different types of countries. This is what you see here.